So this is where, whenever a villager leaves my island, I have a memorial for them here. Hello one and all, I am the Ringmaster and welcome back to my circus. I wanted to show you today my island. It is very chilly, hence why I am all bundled up. You like my fit? Hehe. So this is my house. My bike. My money trees. And this is what I like to harvest when I need bells. I had to put the gate because years ago when I first bought this game, I would play with my niece and she would destroy everything in here. Where should I go? Actually, let me give you a tour inside. A real quick one. Ta-da! I have a hamster. I have this little thing. Nice, nice. This is my library. I forgot to turn on the chandelier. So this is my little library. This is where you can sit down and read. Ah! No, not in there, you silly goose. Here. That's where the light is overhead. I actually have a radio like that. And here are my diplomas. Now we'll go to the kitchen. We'll go to the kitchen here. I'm doing this because I want to see if there will be any changes when they do the new update. Look, I have a dog. Oh, it does bark. I forgot if it did or didn't. Okay. Stop. I have to fix my kitchen. I was never happy with this kitchen. So I will have to fix it somehow. I don't know what's missing. I feel like maybe the floor should be wood. Let's go to the bathroom next. But I don't know if the new update will change anything. So I want to show my entire island in case they change something. So these are tatami mats, but below is a cloud floor, I think it's what it's called. You can go in here and you could use it. There's a little drain on the corner. And then, wait, can you, I don't think I can touch that one. Ta-da! I just find it funny, the idea. I didn't even remember that I had Brewster in here. I just find that funny. Okay. Brewster's watching you poop. Where will we go? Let's go to the dining room, which is downstairs. I need to update my Dream Island code. Ta-da! I like to always keep an element where you can use it if you do visit through the dream code. Hence why you can sit down. I like things to still be a bit interactive. But I have to update my dream code because I want to record what it used to look like. So I can give you that. So you can go visit my island before it was changed. I like to think this right here is what my little character would have drawn from her time in New Leaf. That little town that she had before. Oh, look. A tablet. Cute. He's my best friend. Marshall. Look at all these portraits. Look at all these chickens. I have a pet bird. Another doggo. Now we can... Where will we go? I guess I could show the rock garden. It's just the rocks. Nothing real special about it. Ta-da! I got this idea from someone online, but I can't remember who. So all my rocks are there. And then up here... Oh, who's here? I forgot someone visited the campsite. Who are you? Keaton? Laughing sometimes and fake crying other times. Ah, the life of a performer. I was gonna say something, but I'm just not gonna say it. What was that? Oh, it was my imagination. So if you go up on this cliff and you look out, you see the UFO. It used to be, maybe in my dream code, it would show it, but it used to be that these newspapers used to have a UFO on it. So it would be like, ah, UFO sighting! But not anymore. And that's a boyo selling newspapers of the sinking of the Titanic. What are you wearing, Sasha? That's my borinqueña. I might as well go down here. I wanted to make like a dingy and like really gross alleyway. So then you could do your black market dealings with red. And here we have a honey farm. All the bees would be sleeping right now since it's winter. If you go through the forest, you have another little campsite. But these are more like rustic campers. Why are there crickets in the winter? It makes no sense. Okay, let's go this way. Sasha, what are you doing? Why are you wearing those glasses? Who gave them to you? Okay, what am I missing? Okay, so we have here the mart with the carts. And you know, he's so freaking cute. You know you're here because you see the big bear. There's a donation box, the Statue of Liberty, because I'm from New York. Duh. Also, I believe she lights up at night, which is cool. Here is a flower vendor. You can see her right there. They need to bring mannequins, like, that look the shape of a villager or something. Because right now she's so headless. So you have the florist. You have this little book, this book nook. This is a certification of the town. Follow this arrow and you will be taken to the greenhouse. Nice, nice, delicious. Interactive, only with that, the spigot. Where do I go? I'll save that part later. Let's go down this way again. Sasha. He's so cute. He's so cute. Oh, I have this here. I was gonna put a different statue, but couldn't. This is... Actually, I'll open it so you can see it a bit better. You can barely see it. So there's a lighthouse there. Bonk. Ta-da! Lighthouse. Should I make it red? No, I think... I think if it was red, it was completely red. Listen, you are not leaving, sir. So get that thought bubble out of your head. Okay. Cool. Who lives here? Sasha. I love this little area. Sasha's so cute. Look, him over there. I had to remove some things because above here, like inside the buildings, I had furniture, but it kept making my island lag so badly. So I had to take it out. I like this little area too. Between the houses. This is Lionel's and this is Judy's. The children can come here and watch a little puppet show. Yeah. And this is... What would you call this? A mart? We'll go in. Boop, boop. The first floor is a bakery. Well, the main floor. So this is the bakery. Ta-da. And this over here is the grocery store, I guess. The mart, the market. Ta-da. I just realized the till was open. We'll go here. This is the doctor's. Ta-da! I know these are tadpoles, but I'm pretending they're leeches. Why is this skeleton that size, but we are this tiny? So you could always just lie down. Boop. You're a patient now. Anyway, I thought that could move. Downstairs is the men's clothing department. Ta-da! And here's where they can get a shave. So they can pick which facial hair they want, like the style. And upstairs is the women's department. There we go. This was the room that I started first in this place. So I really, really like it. Now we have to leave. We need to go elsewhere. Yes. Oh, okay, we'll get to that. Who lives here? I can't remember. Raymond. Raymond lives there. This is Jacob. This is... I forgot. I put this little area here because so it could be easy for me to navigate. But I think my villagers really like it. Ioni. My controller's button keeps sticking. Is there a way to fix that? This is Marshall's. Oh, he lives next to a pub. Because he's a wild child. Ta-da! You can sit here. What? Wait. Is that the only place you can sit? No. You can sit right here. Order up! Or you can sit. Where is it? Right here. Right next to the window. And near the furnace. So you can keep warm. Ah! I freaking adore him. He's my best friend. Oh, I gave him the catchphrase Rook because of Jacob Fry from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I can't right now. Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Your beak looks like a sunflower seed. Oh, this like a little tropical retreat. Oof. You can just lie here. They don't have good umbrellas, so these are supposed to be umbrellas. Suspension of disbelief, please. Marshall. And this is the fish market, owned by a husband and wife duo. They sell all sorts of fish, fresh, dead, and dried. So honestly, if you're gonna buy anything fish related, you better come here than go to the general store, because the fish might not be fresh. She just sells fortune cookies. There's my city hall area. Here's my Puerto Rican flag. I chose the old color because it's supposed to be late 1800s, early 1900s, and they originally had the lighter blue. Now they use the darker blue. Oh. I never fixed this up. So this, I really should have gotten rid of all of this before I did my tour. Let me see if I have it. No. So when I trade with people, and by trade I mean I mainly gift things to people. I have another one of these tables and I put it here. No one can come in, but we can still interact because I have my chest here where I can get items out. Sometimes people give me money, so I have an ATM here. And sometimes they want to take out money, so they have an ATM on their side. And sometimes they have garbage, so here's a garbage can that they can throw things away. Because I got tired of people throwing it on my desk. And of course I have my little throne. Usually when I trade with people, I am dressed like, hold on, let me see where it is. Yeah. Like this. So if you ever come into my island, this is how I will greet you. Though I do have other outfits. Let me see. I can't remember them all. Cinema roll. White money bags. Ooh, this one's fancy. That's probably like the winter edition. Wait. Ah. What's this one? R? I genuinely forgot I did these. Which one's this one? Steampunk. Nice! What's this? Rainy day. Oh, she's so cute. Mary had a little ram. Ayo. Hot dog. Okay. Done. I gotta change the wand. That shouldn't be there. You have a little picnic area. I left the tree stump on purpose. Little bird bath. You have the beach here. I want to put a towel down. I'm gonna have to put a towel down somewhere here. This waterfall area, I got it from someone. I can't remember who. But I thought it was really pretty and I put a well there. Spooky fence. Spooky, scary skeletons. Boop. Okay. Here we have the police station. Red is wanted. He hasn't been seen in a while. You also have a telephone booth. Here is prison. There's a child in prison for stealing bread. The main officer, every night sleeps up here. There's a lady in there. So there's a few officers, and you can get inside. Ta-da! You can pretend you're in prison. Officer, I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. Okay, moving on. Here you have another chief officer with his horse-drawn carriage. Here are the horses for the officers in the stable. Here you have a garden. Ta-da! Nice. But there's a secret. By the way, I got this design from someone online back then. Why are there pears here? Who's been playing and shaking up my pears? What? See, you see the pear back there? There's a pear back there. Someone's been playing my Animal Crossing. But I have every single flower variety. It took me a long time to breed them. And I tried my best to put them in good color order. I don't want to run too fast in case I destroy them. I need to stop letting my nibblings play with my Animal Crossing. Because someone shook my pear tree. There's nothing I can do about that. Anyway. Here we have a school. And you can sit in like a student. There's a student back there. You just can't see it. We'll go down here. We're at the docks. This is where the fish comes in. I'm sure they're gonna change this part with the new update, so hopefully they don't mess around with my cannon. So they bring in some goods from, I don't know, where did they bring it from back then? The Orient? Here you have Turtle Beach, which I also got this idea from someone else. Hence the code for it. I can't remember the code, but there's that. Hi, Marshall. Did I show this? Who is this? Oh yeah, it was Raymond. He has a little... What is it, a chair? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. This is the factory. Prepare yourselves. This is run by Lady Victoria. She is a widow. Now, whether her husband died of natural causes, we will never know. Nice, isn't it? Look at all this mechanism in this factory. Let's go to her office first. She's not there right now. Ta-da! Very nice. I'm very proud of this room. I'm also proud of that main room because I was trying to make it look very industrial since it's a factory. I can't remember what's here. I think it's the shoemakers. Since they don't have male mannequins that are standing, I had to pretend that these are dudes. And they make shoes. Now we're gonna go to... What's in here? Oh, the clocks. The little girls who make clocks. Since they have tiny nimble fingers. Child labor! Downstairs is the mill, like the grain mill, that supplies the bakery with flour. Run by boys. Look at the cockroach. Doesn't know what to do with itself. Very dangerous, this place. And then upstairs is the textile part of the factory. So the women weave the fabric and the little girls... What is it that they do? I can't remember what their lore was. I think they just make the bolt of fabric. They sew something. Garments? Probably the garments. I don't know. Okay. This area is kind of laggy because of all the stuff that it has. Ooh, here's my museum. You can't really tell because this tree is in the way, but there's a T-Rex. There's a Triceratops. And this is a farm. Like a little farm that supplies the grocery store. Another building. Here is an inn, which also has a bar, and they serve food. You can play a little... and annoy the patrons. So... okay, we'll do it this way. These are the first class accommodations. Each first class accommodation is a bit different. There's still roaches, because why not? Then we'll go to this one. Did it just stop right next to me? Bonk. And then this last one. This is supposed to be like a chamber pot. Not like, it is, to me, a chamber pot, even though it looks like a regular pot. We'll go upstairs to the second class rooms, which upstairs is divided into 3. Cucaroch. Come here, Cucaroch. So that one's 1 over here. This one's 2. And then I left one open so you can interact with it. Once I do the dream code, you can just go inside. There's a book. Then we'll go to the 3rd class accommodations, which are absolutely horrendous. Because I was researching. I say I was researching. I know all this information from years of researching. And there were places where you can sleep for the night and pay like a few pennies or something. And they were horrible. So this is the 3rd class accommodations. Depending on how much you pay, your sleeping arrangement is different. Have extra money, you can pay for the beds. Have a bit more, you can pay for the cots. Have less, you just get a blanket and a pillow. And at the end of the hall, you have water. So you can have some free water. Very awful. Oh, and you have a little cabinet up here to put your stuff. Now we will go... Where are we going next? We're going to the train station. That will be our next stop. So it's by the school. So it's really loud. Poor teacher. You can wait out here. Here's one of the... What do they call these guys who work in the train station? They're not conductors. I don't know what they're called. By the way, the inn is owned by Frederick, Sir Frederick. This is owned by Jack. She's waiting. You can sit here, pretend that this is your luggage and you're waiting. Here's a ticket. Hee. They both work there. Back there is where Jack lives. So that's actually a room back there. Who knows what's back here? But here, I think it's quite fun. So this is where they have all the packages and things and the mail that they're gonna place on the train. Here is their switchboard. Their phone in case they get a phone call for something. Things they can annotate. And here you have the bell. I wanted to at least have one thing that's interactive in here. So then when you go outside, you have your train, which took me a long time to figure out. This was back in 2020, I think it was. And no one had really made a train at the time. So this is my train. It has those amplifiers, the lanterns in the middle, the stove, and then that other stove. And I like these lights. And it goes all the way down here, and then it stops. So this is really the last stop on this train. And then up here is the cemetery. So this is where, whenever a villager leaves my island, I have a memorial for them here. I think it's really nice, don't you think? I'm trying to get rid of one villager, but she won't freaking leave. I'll show you which one. Marshall, the floor is cold. It's winter. Why are you sitting there? This one. Where did she go? She was here. There she is. She refuses to leave. She does not fit my island, but she refuses to leave. And that's it. That's my island. I don't think there's anything else I needed to show. I want to create a church up in the cliff next to my house, but I haven't decided yet. I want to wait for the new update to see if it's beneficial to make a church up there. Maybe they'll have new items that I can use. Read all about it. The RMS Titanic has sunk. So here. Then I don't know where to put this. Maybe I'll put it down there? We'll see. I hope you like the tour of my island. My island's name is Roof. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Passport. I forgot that was the photo I took. Good day and salutations. I am of refined moneybags. The thing is, I don't think you can change your name, right? Anyway, Roof is a long-standing naming tradition in my household. Mainly started by me. My brother named the first Animal Crossing village that he had Roof, not understanding that they were asking for a real name, not a word. And Roof has stuck ever since. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it here? No. Ah, bollocks. Okay. I gotta pay. I forgot. So if you ever want to visit my island, there it is. Wow, I started on April 25th, 2020. I was in the beginning of having COVID, and I needed something to keep me awake, hence why I bought it. Because I was really sick. Thank you so much for watching. Comment. Anyway. What's this? Island life? I don't care. Thank you so much for watching. Wait. Bye. Bye-bye.